Hello everyone, today's video is going to be about a table leg that I've bought. I've had it for a little while. The box has got getting damaged in here. I've had it for a little while, but I've wanted one of these table legs for a long time. But they're fairly expensive, they're about 150 quid. And I see a lot of them online and on YouTube, so they're very good. So let's take a look. So today's video is sponsored by Vehicle Blinds. Whether you want external blinds or internal reversible thermal blinds, or if you want floor carpets, all custom made for your van, click on the links down below, have a look at their website. And they've still got some internal reversible blinds at a discount if you want to hit that link down below. All the information's in the description. So yes. Just started chucking it down outside. So this is the mounting plate. This will mount onto my sofa down here somewhere, and then you have a loads of different positions. You can swing and pivot this table around in different, to different places. They provide you with some bolts, but I may use some longer ones. Maybe. I'm not sure what this is for. I'll find out. There are 0 instructions in here. Okay. Alright, let's put this together. So imagine this is on the wall. I think you have to, it says you have this 8 inches above the floor. So then you can tighten that up. That sorts out the height. And then this goes on here. So this one here sorts out the height. This one here allows you to spin it round and round, and the table also spins around like this as well, controlled by this. Okay, let's put it in place, see if I can find a nice spot for it. So I hope you can see past me. You probably can't. So yeah, this is how the front of my sofa is looking right now. Here's obviously my toilet. I think I'm probably going to have a little curtain across here or a door, I'm not sure yet. And there's going to be some sort of edging trim all the way around these edges, make it look nice and neat. But this is the outlet for my heater. Let's turn it that way around. Okay, so I want to mount the plate for this table on here somewhere. Now, I have been talking to Greg Virgo about his. He's got the same one. Now his is mounted like this between the sofa and the chair, but my chair and sofa sort of touch, so I haven't got space to put that in there. So I'm gonna have to put this here. So probably that high. So I'm gonna need to reinforce behind here. I do have some good old thick wood here that I use. Let me see if I can show you. So yeah, I just need to reinforce this, make it nice and strong. Might have a little bit of a problem. I was hoping, let me get you down here. So yeah, I got these thick pieces of wood which make my sofa. I was hoping to be able to, I'll tell you what I'm gonna have to do. Get some more of this, don't have any, and sort of put it between here and here. I could pocket hole, screw it, pocket hole jig. I can make some pocket holes in a piece that bolts it into here and here, and make that real sturdy. Because I need 4 bolts, 4 screws coming through from the other side, obviously. I can do, I need it up about here. So yeah, I need it like there, some 4 holes from here and here and here. So these two holes will be fine, but these two holes... Oh, I'm not sure what to do. Not sure what to do. Yeah, I'm probably going to put it right up the top. And then, yeah, I just need to... So this one's like, it's only this hole here. So I can make these three work. It's just this one here, so I need to have a bit of wood next to this one. Braced against this. Pocket hold into this. I think I may have figured it out. Now this comes with the table leg. This is meant to be mounted on the back or something to give it support. Now it would normally go that way around. This is going on the front. This is going on the front. Should go on the inside. But I can't do that way, I don't think. But I was thinking if I just use this piece of wood to go between here and here, and then just bolt it through. Big washer on the back of that. Yeah, that will hold it. Then I can screw this into there and there, there and here and here. That will hold on to these massive... I think that's going to be well strong. That's probably the best way of doing it. Woo! Took a bit of thinking. That I've got a thin tongue and groove on the front here, but I am using all this wood. So there's the runner. Some of this wood is a bit there and there's a bit here. So I've noticed that this build is now a make it up as you go kind of build. The next build, I imagine I'll put a few things in place at the start, like some wiring, and you know, I think I'll forward plan a bit more on the next build. Oh well. I think I'm about to start drilling. Hope you can see. So I'm going to try and drill. I've marked where I want the hole to go through, but I'm going to drill through this side so I know exactly where it comes out on this side, and then I'll drill the rest of the holes from here. But it's a bit tight here for the drill, so it's going to be at an angle probably. So that hole there will be my first hole there. I can then mark the rest of these holes and drill from this side. That moment when you thought the camera was recording and then it wasn't. Okay, so I've drilled all the 4 holes and I've just put these in for now. So that's where it's going to live. Round the back is a bit of an issue. The 4 holes are coming through here, 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 and one in here. This is the one that I'm going to have to put a brace along here, figure something out. So yeah, I may have to countersink these to be able to get the washer and nut on the back of the bolt, because the bolts aren't that long, and they're all these funny ones. So I might be able to go and find some of these, some longer ones in B&Q or something. So I've just done a lot of driving because I didn't want to countersink, like cut big holes in the back of that wood. Let me show you what I mean. So this is the plate, and this is the bolts that come with it. So I'm screwing through something like that thickness, actually more than that. So at the moment you can see the top, so you can't see enough bolt sticking through. Because that's what I'm bolting through. Plus I've got a thickness of the tongue and groove cladding on the front, so you can't even see the nut. So I didn't want to have to drill a big countersunk hole for the nut and bolt, for the nut to go. God. So I went for a drive and I bought, oh man, I looked everywhere for these bolts because they're countersunk and cross-headed, but they're just not long enough. But I managed to find some. Now they're not cross-headed, they're flat-headed, which I don't really like, but they are longer. So they're going to be fine. Now I'll admit that they don't look as good as the cross-headed ones, and they don't fit as nicely, as flush as the cross-headed ones. I'll admit that. But they're going to be a lot stronger because I don't have to take a massive hole out of that wood to get the nut on the back of him. So yeah, they don't look as nice as that, but that's what I'm going for. It'll be fine. Right, let's just put it in place, see what it looks like. Oh, that's going to be a lot better. I'll show you around the back. So before this wasn't even sticking out of the wood, so now I can washer and nut on the back of that. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, that's so much better. Yeah, that was a lot of driving I had to do, but that was totally worth it. Now this bottom one, I got 3 of these nuts, sorry, 3 of these bolts are the same size, but I got this one a bit longer because I'm probably gonna, oh, you know what? Oh yeah, I've just suddenly realised something. I don't think I can get a washer on this one. It's just ever so slightly too close to this. So this top one's just going to have a nut on it. Unless I sort of shaved a washer a bit. Had a bit of a flat point on the washer, but... Right, now I need to find a screwdriver, flathead because they're not crosses anymore, and a spanner for the back of that. Oh, problem with using flatheads instead of cross heads. You got to be careful the screwdriver doesn't pop out and mark your metal. Ah. Okay, there we go. And again, because I've got the flathead, some of them don't stick quite as flush as the supplied bolts. From the back, you can see that I've got, so they go through this thick piece of wood here. This one here doesn't have a washer, couldn't get a washer in there. Well, let's try it out. Let's try this out. I'm so excited. Oh, I've been dying for a table for so long. It's a little bit small, this table, isn't it? Also, it's a little bit high, so lower it down a bit. Oh. So, that seat is eventually going to swivel. So when it's faced, bear in mind, okay, the table is going to be probably this size. The table is probably going to be this size. And when that seat, that passenger seat swivels, you'll be able to spin that around and you can eat off of that. You sit in that chair, face that way, and use the table. You can also, I don't know if you'll be able to from this position, but when the table, you should be able to spin it all the way around, you should be able to maneuver it so that it goes between these two seats. So when you're in the back of the van, you want the table out of the way, you can tuck it right over there. So happy with that. Yeah, so I'm gonna make the table out of cardboard in a minute. Make a template out of cardboard and see you know, about the size, because Greg has told me his is 800 by 400, so I'm gonna probably try a template of that size and see how. You've got to be able to get two around it. So I mean, where's 800? Okay, so 800. So yeah, imagine a big square on there, and you can tuck it away, tuck the table away there when you're not using it, or you can chuck it in here. Obviously, I don't think you're going to be able to, unless that seat swivels. If the seat was that way, if there's a big table on here, you're not going to be able to spin it between them two seats. But if that seat was had a swivel base on it and faced the back, you'd be able to do it. So when the table's on here without the swivel base, I'll just have to take this off and then maneuver the whole table into there. I'll just have to take it off, won't I? So then the table can be there when we're not using it, out of the way. Oh, now I've got a cool armrest when I'm driving. Look at that. Sick. Oh, that's so cool. So there we go, everybody. That is my table leg. Now, I don't know what to have as a tabletop yet. I'm thinking about matching it with whatever kitchen worktop I get. But obviously, I don't want it to be too heavy. I mean, the table leg mount is proper strong. And it is pretty strong. But you don't want to sit on it or lean on it or anything. But yeah, I love these table legs because there's so many different positions you can put it in. Do you know what I mean? So 800 by 400 is probably the table that we're going to go for. So it's like this. That's at Greg's recommendation. Don't want to go any larger than that because you don't need it to be larger than that. But yeah, that's my table leg, which I love. I'm so happy with. So it probably just sit there most of the time, out of the way. Oh, I'm so happy with that. So happy with that. Anyway, that's a real short video for you. Table leg installed. I think it's Lagun or Lagun. Lagun. I'm going to say it's Lagun. One Lagun table leg installed. I can't wait to start using it. Oh, okay. Give me a thumbs up, guys, and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate your support. And yeah, as usual, all the information and links and sticker stuff, it's all down below. All right,